Okie dokie, friends. We're going to read 2 books today. One about Muhammad Ali. The other is about maybe somebody that you haven't heard of before, named Bessie Coleman. Have you ever heard of Bessie Coleman?
Yeah.
Not Miss Coleman or Sarah Coleman, but Bessie Coleman. You've never heard of her before?
Is she one of your cousins?
She's not. Is she one of your cousins? I don't think so. Just the same awesome last name. Let's start, though, with reading about Muhammad Ali. Are you guys excited? Okay. Once there was a little boy from Kentucky who knew he would go far in life. His name was Cassius, and he lived in a little house with his parents and younger brother. Yeah, so even though he was famous and he grew up to be this like really, really awesome hero and individual, did he like grow up in a big fancy house? No, because it doesn't matter where you come from, right? Yeah. One day, someone stole his brand new bicycle. He told the police officer that he wanted to face the thief. The officer said, "Cassius, you better learn how to fight first."
There's a boxing wall.
Why did the officer just do it?
I think he was saying that you might want to learn how to defend yourself, right? Soon Cassius was learning how to box. He was not the strongest fighter, but he had a secret weapon. He was faster than anyone else.
Oh. He's the best guy.
That big dude. You're like, what the heck?
Fight after fight, Cassius proved himself as a junior boxer. His talent took him to the Olympics in Rome, where he won a gold medal, but it was not enough. He dreamed of going professional.
He was going to be a first.
He trained harder than ever, and not just in the ring. Cassius set his sights on the World Heavyweight Championship.
He's meditating in the last picture.
He's like,
When we get a buff.
To tease his opponents, Cassius often used rhymes describing how he was going to win. I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Some thought it was trash talk, but it sounded like poetry, and it worked. He got his chance to fight for the title against Sonny Liston, one of the world's toughest fighters. Everyone thought Cassius was scared to death, but he proved the champion's belt belonged to him.
no TV. It belongs to you.
How long ago do you think this was? Just by looking at the TV.
In the 1980s. 1999.
That's not a bad guess. Yeah,
1988.
not a bad guess.
1990.
Oh, I didn't see any friends raise their hand. Bummer. Well, you guys have already shouted out now. There's really no point. I'll just keep reading.
1849.
Cassius was not just a famous boxer, but a courageous defender of African American rights in a time when it was dangerous to speak up.
Oh, people are sitting on it.
Why is he a giant? I don't know if he's a giant. He probably is a giant.
He also became inspired by the teachings of Islam and changed his name to Muhammad Ali, a beautiful Arabic name that made him feel strong and proud to be himself.
So they are the same person.
Yeah, same person. He changed his name.
Wait, what was his name before?
Cassius. Then a war started on the other side of the world. Ali thought it was wrong and refused to fight in it. He was stripped of his title and banned from boxing for 3 years. But for him, beliefs were more important.
It's a war on the other side.
It said, that he refused to fight in the war, and so he was banned from the boxing ring.
You don't need a money.
When Ali came back, he did it as only the greatest do. The Ali Shuffle, the rope-a-dope. He won some of his most famous fights, becoming the first boxer to win the heavyweight belt 3 times.
Yeah, that's impossible. It's not impossible. You can get 10.
I did 14.
A million.
A zillion.
Not even a billion.
Ali was admired and loved by people from all around the world. And when he retired, he gave all that love back by working for charities and helping others.
Is he old?
Is he still alive?
No, he passed away in 2016, I think, so a few years ago.
But Freddie Bridges is still alive.
2016.
I think so. Since then, many young boxers have followed in the steps of Muhammad Ali, the little boy who used to say, "One day, I'm going to be the greatest."
I think he's the best boxer because he one of the best
Chris. Yeah, it says he was born in 1492 and he passed away in 2016. So these are some pictures of his life and him when he was in the ring. This is what we call a timeline of his life right here. So it talks about all of the things that we just learned and it gives dates for when they happened. Yeah. Who can give me a lesson that we could maybe learn from Muhammad Ali? What's something that his story and his life could teach us? Lorenzo? Think about it. Mila?
If you really want to do something, keep trying.
Yeah, if you really want to do something, keep trying. Zaya?
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Those moments.
Christian?
Have confidence in yourself.
Yeah, have confidence in yourself, right? Chris?
Try to be the best fighter.
Try to be the best at whatever you do, right?
The best.
Whether you're boxing or whether you are passionate about something else.
Don't give up your hopes.
Don't give up your hopes. Did he let anything stop him from
No.
becoming the best?
No.
Do you think there were people that probably told him that he couldn't be the best because he didn't have a very rich family?
No. They didn't have a good house.
Do you think people probably told him that he couldn't be the best because at this time, a lot of people didn't think that white people and African American people should be treated the same?
No.
Do you think people probably told him that?
No.
And did he let that stop him?
No.
No, he tells us that no matter what, no matter the color of your skin, no matter where you come from, right? You can always achieve your dreams. Did he work hard though?
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta work hard if you want to achieve your dreams. Did he give what he learned back to people? Yeah, it said that he spent his life giving back to charities and giving back to people that had helped him too. Okay, I'm really excited now because we get to learn about one more person today. This is Bessie Coleman. So I'm going to pass this out to you. I'm going to read it once and then we'll read together and then you will get to read with a partner.
Why do you look like the same? With that curly hair.
Huh?
You kind of look the same with the curly hair.
You think? I think her hair might be a little bit shorter than mine, Christian.
Oh,
But
I ordered this person, I think.
she's got a cool hat.
Yeah.
The page is ripped. Miss Coleman, I think I ordered this person.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think you have.
Super short. Wait, wasn't Bessie Coleman the first girl pilot?
Yep, she is. It says in the book.
I know Bessie Coleman.
She was the first African American pilot.
You use Canva?
3, 2, 1.
I'd rather use Canva.
I'm counting down and I'm not to 1 yet does not mean that you get to shout out before I get there. Your brother uses Canva for his school?
No. He used it just when my mom used it.
Oh, very cool. Okie dokie. So let's look at our slide of Muhammad Ali. It said he was born January 17th. He was born 3 days after Miss Coleman's birthday. 2 days after Miss Coleman's birthday, I'm sorry. He was also born 2 days after Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday because Miss Coleman and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. have the same birthday. Not the same year, though. Cassius, also known as Muhammad Ali, was an Olympic gold medalist and one of the greatest boxers of all time. He was also a civil rights activist. He stood up for African Americans that were not being treated fairly, and he gave lots of love and hope to his community. Bessie Coleman, that's who we're going to read about now. She was born the same month, January 26th, but way before Muhammad Ali was born in 1892. Bessie was the first Native American and African American woman pilot. She performed amazing tricks and stunts at air shows. She had to go to school in France to get her pilot's license because at the time, U.S. flight schools would only accept white students. So did she, kind of like Muhammad Ali, did she let anything stop her from her dream? No. So let's read about her. I'm going to read first and you can follow along. Make sure you're on the first page here with me. Good deal. I'll wait. Christian. Okay. Bessie Coleman was the first African American female pilot. Bessie performed tricks and stunts at air shows. She would not perform for white-only crowds. Flight schools in the U.S. would only accept white students. Bessie had to go to France. After a year of training, she earned her pilot license. Okay, let's read together. Let's read together. First page here.
Okay, so I go back 5 pages.
Show me your magic reading finger. Follow along with me as we read. Bessie Coleman was the first African American female pilot. Christian, you don't need to be the loudest in the room, buddy. Bessie performed tricks and stunts at air shows. She would not perform for white-only crowds. Flight schools in the U.S. would only accept white students. Bessie had to go to France. After a year of training, she earned her pilot license. Good reading, friends. Okay, here's what we're going to do next. Turn to a partner and read your copy. Turn to a partner and read once. Christian, can you read with Chris? Hassan, can you read with Quinn? Marwan, Camden. Madison, can you come over and read with Araya, please?
Okay, I'll read one too.
Thank you.
I'm
Alyssa, Riley, and Zaya, can you read together? Thank you. Okie dokie, virtual friends, here's what you're going to do. On your Here's What I Know sheet, you are going to pick one of our heroes today to write about. So pick either Muhammad Ali or Bessie Coleman to draw a picture here. Write your 3 facts, their name, birthday, and give me a little blurb of something that you think that they would say. So you can pick, you don't have to do both, either Muhammad Ali or Bessie Coleman, and I hope you guys had fun learning with us today.